Happy holidays!
Hey, happy Aloha Friday, and welcome to another Friday Live with Wendy David, Destination Changemakers.
Hey, so glad to see you guys here. We are just so excited and pumped to be here. Welcome to this awesome community of leaders who want to make an impact at their destination, but not only at their destination, with the destination and career of your own life.
Absolutely right. So if you're here, no doubt you are a high performer, or my mom, right? But other than that, we're going to talk today about what the greatest gift that you can give yourself. And what are we going to be doing here?
Well, before we dive into that, I just want to honor that and if you don't know about our community, we are a culture of progress, and we're helping you make an impact at your destination wherever you are at in this incredible world. And if you're watching us live, thank you for being here. If you're watching us on replay, hey, cool, thank you for your time. And if you are in our community, at the Destination Changemakers community, we welcome you if you are new, and thank you for being here. If you're not, and you're sitting there watching this on LinkedIn, head on over in the links below in the comments and join our group so that we can be and with you together.
There are a lot of tools and things that we trade back and forth and supply in our free group. Yep. So it's definitely worth it to be in the Destination Changemakers group. And hey, I want to show you what we're doing today. We're celebrating just a little bit. So I'm going to remove that, and yeah, that's the view of where we're at, right? Everybody thinks we're at this news desk in some incredible studio, and this is the studio that we built this year in our office. So there's sort of the bird's eye view of what we have going on, but I love the text. So let me just not derail here. Wendy said, please don't derail with the text, but we're doing it.
Well, if you don't know who we are, my name is Wendy J.
And my name is David Tucker.
And we're here for you every Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to help inspire your destination change-making journey. And today, we want to acknowledge the 4 weeks left of this year and also help give you one of the biggest gifts that you can give to yourself.
4 weeks left. I mean, it's not even last minute for Christmas shopping. So yeah, we're good. So we're not going to talk about your Christmas list. We're going to talk about...
Well, we're going to dive into a few questions that we and Dave and I always use at this time of year to ask ourselves, how did we perform in this year? How did we feel in this year? And what did we get done? So I will put this list of questions in the comments below so that you can take some time to actually think about these and write them down. But one of the first questions is what did I accomplish this year?
And did I accomplish what I wanted to? And, this is a great time to reflect on that. But I might suggest, as a high performer, this is something that you ask yourself at the end of every day, right? And off to my side here, you might have seen in the big view, I've got the things that I want to accomplish every single day. I write them down on my whiteboard and then check them off. That's going to help keep you on track. But hey, we all have, those diversions, those things that come up. And I guess I'd like to say that a lot of times high performers have this, what I call divine discontent. I think Wendy hates when I say that, but it's true, right? Even though you accomplish everything, for us, we always want to do a little bit more, have a little bit more, and serve everybody in our community in a much larger way.
Yeah, or your organization, or your family, or your relationship. So it's important to ask yourself, did I accomplish what I want? And then number two, what held me back? What was the thing that was holding you back? Was it just you didn't schedule your time well enough? You had some health things come up. You had some other things come up. Write those down so that you know. It could have been even the fear of learning something new. It could have been the confidence of getting on camera and starting video marketing. It could be any of those things, but it's important for you to know what held you back.
What held you back this year?
What held me back this year was continually just blocking my time. I'm always efficiently trying to work on blocking my time better. So that's my number one thing that I feel holds me back. And I also feel if we don't have the right teams, it holds us back. So if we don't have the right team in place, it can also hold us back because, people in time transition.
And I'll just raise my hand and say the third question is, how could I feel less overwhelmed, right? And I think that goes back to the last question of what held me back. And for me, it's the same thing. It's always time, right? I can't believe some days that it's 5 or 6 o'clock and I've only been working half a day since like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And I feel that time holds me back, and it's overwhelming, right? There's so many things to do in your life and your business, not to mention all the other things we have going on, that it's easy to get bogged down in that feeling of overwhelm.
And as well as what frustrated you the most in your business, so that you know what it was. That's important. And how did you spend your time? What are the exact ways that you spent your time? Now, the reason you see Dave and I looking to the left is because we have some notes that are very specific that we want to make sure that we share with you, because we wrote them down for you. And then to the right of us, we have a tech team that's telling us we have some red notifications that I'm looking at, saying that our stream has made a stop over there on LinkedIn. So I'm just acknowledging that, knowing that I'm still with y'all. I'm just acknowledging the tech team letting us out. We're not streaming on LinkedIn. That's cool, but we are still live on Facebook. Hey, right on. Okay, so we're just going to go forward, because I want to share a story with you. Maybe you don't know this, but I used to be a vacation marketer in your shoes, sitting at the lodge, at the resort, at the hotel, behind the desk, running the team or running the vacation marketing tools, the strategies, everything that we needed to know. And I can tell you, I was overwhelmed. I walked in, I clicked my computer on, I started fulfilling requests through my inbox, and I didn't have systems, I didn't have strategies, I didn't have a project, nothing was in project management. I was just sitting there funneling all the requests, and I'm not becoming an expert at any one thing in the marketing space. Even when I was managing a team of people, I didn't even feel like I had the leadership skills in place to even help them equip themselves with what they needed, the habits and the tools to lead them to success.
And that's part of where Travelers Book Direct came from, right? It's Wendy being in your shoes, in your seat, experiencing exactly what you're experiencing right now. All of those requests coming in. I started on the other side. I started on the digital marketing agency side, and I had dozens and dozens and dozens of clients that are all in different, parts of the journey. And I quickly realized I needed to write down what the strategies were, what the successes were, what the systems were that I needed to use so that I could deploy them on a daily basis, no matter where my client was at, so that I wouldn't go berserk, right? Trying to figure out what to do next. In fact, when we onboard a new client, like I have 12 quick win steps here. Those are the first things that you get in Travelers Book Direct, but these are the 12 quick wins that I always get with every client to generate more traffic, more direct bookings, more eyeballs, more visibility online, because that's really a lot of what the core of Travelers Book Direct is. It's in the book.
So as a vacation marketer with my story, having all of these problems, feeling overwhelmed, not really being so focused, and for you thinking about already next year coming, what are you going to focus on and how can you be better with the questions that we just asked? Now, if I knew that I could come into my job, in my career, and be clear and concise about what I was working on, I knew exactly what book direct strategies I was going to focus on, what my team was going to focus on. In fact, I went so far that I learned each person on my teams the 3 things that they needed to level up, and now I'm helping equip them with the tools and habits they need for the recipe for success for this next year. And now I am part of a community that's helping me fast track everything I want to get done. And now I'm not using Google so much and wasting my time, because I'm going after and learning and learning and learning, and I'm not really getting anywhere, and I haven't really become an expert. In fact, I don't even know if the digital agency that we've even hired is actually working for us. Raise your hand if that was you, because that was me too, where you'd get the reports back and you go to your boss and you share them, and you like, let's skip this page because I'm not really sure in this section what it's talking about. But that's what I'm saying. But what if you had the success and all that knowledge, and you could come in to your workspace and be like, hey, I know exactly what's going on, and now you have a real foot in the game.
Right. And so this is what success feels like, right? You walk in the morning, you have a game plan, you flip the switch on, right? And the switch is inside you, and you execute. And the truth of the matter is, the most successful marketers, they're not smarter than you, or they're not smarter than me. They just have more systems and skills in place. And that's why Travelers Book Direct, helps you skill up very quickly, because the only way as a property owner to get your property on top is to have a team that has the skills. And the reverse is true, right? If you're in that marketing position working for the owner, the best way to increase the velocity of your career moving up the ladder and being more successful is to skill up and do these things that need to be done from a marketing standpoint with a system, right? And not out on YouTube, like searching for answers.
Exactly. And inside a community. And that's how Travelers Book Direct Club was born. And that's what we want to invite you to become a founder of this club. Get in now so that next year you have a plan. You know what to focus on. You have the words to use when the homeowners call you. You can actually tell them, are you all doing SEO? Yes, we are, sir. And this is what we're doing. Are you guys doing a book direct strategy? Yes, we are, sir. This is what we're doing. Or however it is. This is the training that you get inside the Travelers Book Direct Club. And Dave and I are live with you every single month for live training. And we help guide you through the impact report. So you actually have metrics that you're following. There is a really cool video collection platform that we just added to the club, which everybody is loving. So I'd love you guys' feedback to get inside and start collecting video reviews. A great book direct strategy. There's so much more, but hey, I know we're running out of time and I don't want to take any more of your time because, hey, it's the first weekend of December. It's the holiday weekend, right? And I want to make sure that we're equipping you with the best gift.
You got to get that Christmas shopping done. I want to say one more thing, and that is, how good would you feel in January walking into your business, into your office, into your career, and instead of being asked, are we doing these things, you can hold up a plan, right? And you can say, this is the plan that we're going to be executing in Q1. These are the results that we're going to expect to get. Here's how we're going to do it. And also, by the way, we have all the tools in place to measure our success, right? We can measure what we're doing against the competitors, against the search engines, and against the numbers. And you need to be making data-driven decisions in 2022, if you're not already. And you need to skill up in these areas. And having a partner that provides you with all of those tools and the guidance is an incredible way to start 2022.
And I can say, where do vacation marketers go to have a community? We don't have a place. We go to the events, we go to Verma, we go to, all the vacation rental housing events, but then we come back, we're overwhelmed. We may try one or two things and we add it on, and great, that's good. We want moving on to the next year. So David and I are putting this community together for you. This is for you because we're passionate about your destination and you making an impact out there. We want you to micro-influence your relationships with your guests, your homeowners, and the destination property itself. And the only person that can really do it is you, your vacation marketer, the team behind you at that resort, at that hotel. So if you have time, please click the link below, check it out. Travelers Book Direct Club, and we'd love to see you there. It's really special, part of a family, to be part of this community.
It's a month-by-month membership. It's only $127, right?
Yes.
You multiply that times 12 for a year, and it's still less than your digital marketing company is charging you for a single month, right? And I know that's the way it is. And hey, for $127 a month, you could literally just onboard. You could do the whole course in a month. And then offboard, if that's what you want to do. I don't know why you would do that, but you could, because you're not held to any sort of contract. You can go month to month or get a discount.
You can cancel anytime if it's not for you.
A year.
Yeah, you get a discount for a year, but you can cancel anytime. So come on, join us. And if you know the vacation marketers that could use part of the community, come on and try it out, hang out with us, learn and grow, because we'd love to see you guys take it to the next level. But hey, listen, we're going to wrap this up because we've got a few minutes over. We just want to wish you a happy holidays. We will see you next week on Friday at same time.
Absolutely.
All right. See you guys later. Aloha.